So what is this exercise problem? It's something that most of us have encountered. Maybe you're feeling this right now. Exercise is one of those things that we are told we need to do. We look around, we see people in our world who are exercising, and maybe they're even talking about the benefits and how great it is. We see on social media people who are exercising, pursuing fitness, and talking about how great it is. Our doctor might even have said, you know what, you need to start moving more. You need to start exercising or, well, some bad things might happen. Problem is, exercise is hard. Getting started is hard. Sticking with it is really hard. And it's not fun. And hence, the exercise problem. I want to talk about how walking can solve the exercise problem. And maybe you've even walked before and you're thinking, it didn't work. It didn't work. Well, I want to add 4 words to this equation, 4 powerful words that if they don't change your life, they'll at least change your perspective. If you're brand new to this channel, hi, I'm Dave. It's important for you to know that I'm not a doctor. This video is not meant as specific health advice, medical advice for you. I'm a guy who loves walking, passionate about it. I've been walking for exercise for more than 10 years, and I want to encourage as many others to begin using walking as exercise, which is why I started a daily 10-minute podcast, Walking is Fitness. Every day there's a brand new 10-minute episode, and it's not me in a studio talking about the benefits of how you should walk. It's actually me out walking, just like now. And so we're walking together. We're walking together through the podcast, Walking is Fitness. Let's talk about walking as exercise. I think a lot of times we don't think of it as exercise because the way we use walking really isn't exercise. It's beneficial. Experts tell us as long as we're moving, getting up and moving, that's important. There's benefits to that. But for walking to be exercise, we need to be moving at about 3 to 4 miles an hour with a little bit of intensity, with some consistency. Then it actually rises to the level of walking. Now, is walking all you need as exercise? No. The experts say that a well-rounded exercise program includes cardio, it includes strength training, balance, flexibility training, and sometimes we hear all that and it just feels overwhelming. And it's like, I can't do all that, hence the exercise problem. So here are the 4 words. 4 words that, if they don't change your life, will at least change your perspective. First 2 words, start small. It's important to start. We can read about exercise. We can watch videos about exercise. We can talk to others about exercise. But until we open the door and start moving, we still have an exercise problem. Number 1, you need to start. Number 2, small. Start small. A lot of times we get motivated, we get excited, and we think, okay, this time it's going to work. This time I'm going to do it. This time I'm going to walk 10,000 steps. We go buy a Fitbit, we strap it on our wrist, and we head out. Maybe even that first day we exceed 10,000 steps, and we're thinking, this is going to be easy. Well, talk to me on day 4. Because walking 10,000 steps is really, really hard. And that's not a good place to start. Instead, it's better to start small. Take a 10-minute walk every day. And for some, because of a variety of reasons, 10 minutes is too much. It really needs to be a 1-minute walk to the end of the driveway and back. Or if you're in a condo or apartment, you open the door, go to the end of the hall and back. And you might be thinking, well, what's the point of that? Why do I want to take a 10-minute walk or a 1-minute walk? How is that exercise? Well, it's probably not exercise, but that's not what we're doing in the beginning. What we really need to do is create a habit, a regular, consistent habit of exercise. And so what you're doing with that 10-minute walk or that 1-minute walk is building the habit. Now, you might have heard that it takes 30 days to build a habit. They've actually done research, and the research indicates that on average, it's more like 66 days to build a habit. It takes a long time. Habits are hard to build. Some can do it in less than 66 days. Some actually need more than 66 days. My recommendation is actually that you make a commitment of 90 days. I'm going to walk every day for 90 days, either a 10-minute walk or a 1-minute walk. We're building that habit. So that's the point of starting small. It's to get that habit in place. The next two words, again, both are really important. Think long. Think is mindset. Particularly in those early days, as you're taking that 10-minute walk or 1-minute walk, and you're wondering, why am I doing this? What's the point? This doesn't feel like exercise, and you're looking around at what everybody else is doing, and you're thinking, I'm wasting my time. No, you're not. You're doing an incredibly important thing. You're also doing a hard thing. Building a habit, even if you're just walking out the door to the end of the driveway and coming back. Building that habit day after day, week after week, month after month, that is hard and it is important. So the mindset needs to be there, understanding what's really happening, what you're really doing. Oftentimes when we begin pursuing fitness, when we start exercising, we've got an end goal in mind. Maybe we want to lose weight. Maybe the doctor said, you need to start exercising. So we're focused on these health metrics. And what tends to happen is we reach the goal and we think, wahoo, I'm done, I'm finished. Exercise really needs to be a lifelong pursuit. And so think long. This is not a sprint, it's a marathon. In fact, you might even want to say it's an ultra marathon. And so what will tend to happen if you stick with it, if you build that habit, you get stronger, you build some fitness momentum, and you start walking longer, you start walking faster, you start thinking about other fitness activities that you can do because now you're having fun. Now you're looking forward to exercise. Exercise problem? That's now in the rear view mirror. And you now have a lifestyle of fitness. Start small, think long, take a walk. I want to invite you to check out my podcast, Walking is Fitness. Every day, there's a brand new 10-minute episode. I record each episode while I'm out taking a walk so you can hear what's happening around me. Together, we're walking. I'd love to have you join me every day for a 10-minute walk. And oh, by the way, whatever podcast app you use, you might want to tap the follow button. That way each episode is automatically downloaded. You don't have to go looking for it. And I know with Apple, they'll actually send you a notification. It becomes an invitation for a daily walk. And if you're like me and in the process of creating a habit, sometimes you forget, that notification becomes a reminder. Hey, remember you're taking this daily walk? Thanks for watching, and let's take a walk together using the podcast, Walking is Fitness.